And I know some of you had some questions about the way we're grading and why we're doing this. Well, to start with, the reason we're doing this is so we can identify your students' strengths and the areas where they need to improve. So I want to use this portion of a 7th grade standards-based report card to talk about that. We're looking at a language arts score. And if we look at determining a theme or central idea, this student got a 2, which means that they can do the content, that they can find central idea, but they need a little bit of help. They can't quite do it independently yet. However, that's not their grade for all of language arts, and we know that we need to keep working on that. That's their area of needed improvement. However, when it comes to determining the meaning of a word or phrase used in literature, so their vocabulary, they've got that. They don't need any help doing that. They are proficient at that, and they can do that on their own individually each time. The next piece of that report card, and if you can look through all the different items as we look at the way that they write, as we look at citing textual evidence, but the other part I really want to point parents to pay close attention to is down at the bottom of each subject area. It says effort and participation, and then what we call our CCPR skills: communicating, collaborating, problem solving, and responsibility. Effort and participation is just that. Your child's effort that they put forth, are they participating in class and doing everything they need to do? As you can see, this student is a little bit below the mark. My recommendation to you would be anything below a 3 is worth having a conversation on. However, when it comes to collaborating, communicating, working with others, this student is knocking it out of the park. They have a 4. They are excellent at that. And those are 2 job skills that we all know are hugely important, and we want to report those to you as well. However, these 2 are not built into the academic score. The academic score is just simply what they know. Finally, right at the top where it says English Language Arts grade, that is their overall grade for the entire class. If you combined everything together, minus the effort and participation, CCPR, that's where they're at in academic skill. So this student is not quite proficient, not quite able to do it on their own each time yet, but we're close, and we're going to help get them there. For those of you going, what does a 2.5 mean? I get it. I understand, and I get the frustration. So what the 2.5 means is that they are approaching the standard, but they're not quite to the standard yet. In correlation, that would mean that they had a B in the class. The final piece I would want you to know is if you look at this scale, we're teaching to the 3. And the 3 is an A, meeting the standard. That's where we're teaching. But by doing this, each student is going to receive a rubric or going to receive instructions on what they need to do to be a 4 on each assignment. So those students that are at an advanced level, we've turned every class into an advanced class. Any student can strive to be a 4 and meet the qualifications that they need to be a 4. And we do this because a student may be a 4 in citing textual evidence, but they're not when it comes to determining the theme. And that student should demonstrate that. If they feel that they can be at a 4 level, we want to push them to the limits and have them challenge themselves to see if they can meet the 4. At the same time, a student that is working hard to get that 3, that's fine too. That's the level where we're teaching. We want them to meet the standard and get them to that level 3 level. Any student below that at a 2, a 2.5, all that simply means is they need some help to meet the standard, and we're more than happy to help them, keep instructing them, and work with them to get to that level 3. I hope all this has helped some. If you have any other questions, I really enjoy talking about assessment and grading, student learning. Please contact me, and I'd be happy to have a conversation with you. Enjoy the concert.